The recent oil spill on Bayou Lafourche has many wondering, how will this affect my health? What will this do to my property value? What if I make a living from these waters? At Waits & Downer, our years of experience puts us in a unique position to help you navigate through this impact. If you or a loved one has been affected by this spill, let our law firm help you out. Waits & Downer, helping you navigate through catastrophic impacts. Call us today at 985-876-0870.
Bayou Times Sports is brought to you by Terrebonne General Health Systems Community Sports Institute in conjunction with Barker Honda.
The smell of this turf is familiar. Of course, I came to Vanderbilt many years ago, but they've expanded it. Got a lot of kids. They got a lot more talent at this age than you can imagine. And we're going to talk with Coach Matt first, and then before we get to Devery and Austin. But I know y'all dodging raindrops, but so far lucky, right?
Yeah, so far we're lucky, man. Yeah, we thought it was going to be a little wetter than it was. Thought we were going to have to move it into the gym, but everything worked out, thanks God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell me about today. I see a variety of age groups, and I see a lot of things going on. What's it all about today?
So it's about the Saints are coming in to work with the kids for flag football. They're really pushing it, and thanks to the Saints for coming out and doing this for the kids free of charge. They got jambalaya cooked for the kids, and they're just teaching the kids all the basic fundamentals of flag football and really trying to push it. It's kind of a back to football week that the Saints are pushing. Yeah.
Fun stuff, huh?
Yeah, it's real fun, man. The kids are going to enjoy it. We got an age group from 8 to 13-year-olds, so I think we have a little bit over 100 kids showed up.
Well, I know you like a big kid out here, but speaking of famous guys here, Devery Henderson, man, you look like you could still run it pretty good.
I like to think that. I'm not sure. I haven't tested it out in a minute.
Yeah, well, tell me, what's it like being out here? Now, you coached a little bit after you retired. You at Carr last year? Where was it?
In the car, yeah. I coached the wide receivers, man. A great group of kids, a great organization. And, I had a good time doing it. I enjoyed it a lot.
Yeah. And what's it mean to you to be able to come out here and sort of give back? Because you had a great career and you got to, I guess, enjoy some of the successes of what coaches did for you, and you get to come out here and coach a little bit. You're giving back, right?
Yeah, that's it. I mean, throughout my career, I had an opportunity to work with some great coaches that were very impactful in my career and my life. And, coming up, man, it's a lot of these cities and kids that don't get the opportunity to meet Saints players or meet people within the organization or just have that to give back to them and be engaged with that. And, I think that's a great thing. And anytime they call me to do these events, I don't hesitate. They can tell you I'm on it. I'm ready to do it. I enjoy it. The kids are always great, and the atmosphere is always amazing.
How does it feel to instill a little work ethic in some of these young kids? They've grown up with all the electronics. I had beepers. I know you didn't, but I had beepers on our side, and of course y'all had cell phones and all, but they have a little bit of everything. You got to focus them in. Is that a little difficult, or does it come natural?
Well, it's not difficult because they have more opportunities through those social media, the internet, and everything. They actually see people actually getting out there and working hard. Okay. We never saw the work Michael Jordan and all these people put in, but nowadays they can pick up a phone and actually see the drills they're doing, see how many jump shots or passes they're catching, and all those type of things. So I think if they use it in those manners and not just to be gamers and going there and play video games all the time and not getting nothing out of it, I think they benefit a little bit more than we did from that stuff.
Yeah. It's a good point. They don't see Steph Curry shooting 10,000 practice shots. Austin?
Yes, sir.
Y'all do a great job of getting out here and making sure the kids can relate to things. But what does it mean for them when they see guys like Devery and they see you in the Saints organization? Does it amp them up a little bit?
Absolutely. So this is one of the things, the team's over in California right now, right, for training camp. But this is a part of the NFL's Back Together weekend. And we want to come out here. We want to be in the community and highlight different things like that. Matt called me, and ironically enough, this event fell on Back Together weekend. But we want to make sure that we're educating as much as possible, right? Football is meant for everybody, especially flag football. We're in the process right now we just launched our inaugural season of high school girls flag. There's a couple of girls females out here. But look, anybody can play this sport, and that's ultimately what we want to do, and we're trying to educate the community as much as possible with all that.
Yeah. You know, I saw a few females out here. That never happened when we were growing up, but I mean, there's a lot that never happened when I was growing up, but I mean, the door's wide open, isn't it?
Yes, sir. And look, that's the one thing. The more eyes that we have on this sport, the better. Look, there's plenty of opportunities. There's actually women's tackle leagues, believe it or not. There's a couple up there in Baton Rouge. But, you know, flag football, this is a great way for the kids to get out here. For the boys that play tackle, it's a great way for conditioning in the offseason. For girls, it opens up so many different levels. I mean, we're working with the state association right now to try and get this as a sanctioned sport. And then also, too, it's going to be at the next level. It's going to be at college very soon, at the collegiate level. It's already in NIA. It's in some D3s right now, but they're trying to get that championship level at D1. And it's also going to be in the Olympics when it's in LA very, very soon. So we want to try and educate anybody can play this sport.
Yeah, I know it's football season because there's gnats out right now. But Matt always talks about how fast he is, Debbie. So, man, I think y'all ought to make a little 40-yard.
I don't want to embarrass her.
Don't do it to me, man.
No, this is good stuff out here, Matt. We'll let you close, but for a guy like Debbie Henderson to come out here and give his time, and I know that means the world to you.
Yeah, they were keeping it secret. They wouldn't tell me who was coming. I was like, come on, tell me who's coming. And when he told me, he let me know this morning, man, I was super excited. I knew everyone would be. So it's a real honor to have him out here.
Yeah, and he's all smiles doing it. You can tell he's in it. And Austin, thank y'all for doing this too. It's a great deal. And look, guys, there you see it on the Vanderbilt field. It's changed a lot. They got a lot more kids. What's the youngest today?
The youngest is 8. Well, they had a few that showed up. They probably a couple 6-year-olds, but yeah.
You got some Vanderbilt players out here helping out.
Players helping out as well. Yep. So they all came out to help out the community. So,
yeah, that's a good deal. All right, there you have it from Vanderbilt Catholic and Coach Matt Prejean. And this is a good deal. So we'll have more in Bayou Time.